So in this video, I'm actually going to do a tune-up on the car. I was going to do an oil change, but literally it costs the same. Just take it to Walmart and do it. So since I'm going to sell the car, I'm just going to do it the cheaper route. So this is a 2009 Ford Focus SES. Honestly, I can't remember what size engine this is, like a 2.2 or something like that. But what I'm doing today is a tune-up. I'm gonna be changing the spark plugs. These coil packs, they're still good. They're, nothing's coming up. I'm actually changing the valve cover gasket because if you can't tell, it is actually leaking and burning oil. That's another reason why I'm getting an oil change, because it's low already. It was hit by a deer. The car hit a deer. I bought it for 400 bucks. It has 145,000 miles on it. It's just one of those things where I buy it, I'm gonna drive it, and sell it for more money what I bought it for. So essentially, it looks good inside. Everything looks good. I got some Felpro gaskets, some cheap, spark plugs, and let's get to it. First thing you want to do is take the coil packs off. And to take those coil packs off, all it is a meter socket for these bolts right here. You take 1, 2, 3, 4 off, and you unclip these. And yeah, so let's get to that. You can already see there's oil in them, which means that the seal for the spark plug gap rings or whatever they're called, they are bad anyways, and they all came into the pack. So now, if all you're doing is watching how to take the spark plugs off, you can fast forward. I will put a time right here where you can fast forward to it, but I'm going to start taking this valve cover off. Okay, so I got the valve cover all off. The gaskets were shot, so I'm going to replace the gaskets on there. Right? I was going to warn you guys not to forget about this, but I cut it out of the video, and then guess what? I forgot about it and broke it. So I took it out. Luckily enough, I can get to it, so I can put all this back together. I don't know if it's going to start or not without it. It's a cylinder head temperature sensor. Pretty easy to break, apparently. But yeah, they're 30 bucks where I'm at. So I'm going to get all this together, show you how to change the spark plugs, and then try to start it, see what happens. And I'm going to get an oil change too, but that's probably going to have to be till tomorrow then, until I get that. So, I don't know. Watch me work. Right there. They'll show you exactly where it needs to be on the bolt, so you just match that up and then you'll get it. That's how it looks when it's all done. And now we're going to put it back on the car. Alright, now at this point I got all the bolts tightened up except for these two middle ones, which I'm going to do right now. And if you weren't changing the spark plugs, you would just hook all the, all this up and then you're done. If you are changing spark plugs like I'm doing, you just leave this all unhooked. You take your spark plug socket, there's an extension, and then you pull them out carefully. You have to make sure that the head is cold because you don't want to mess up the threads or anything if they're hot. So let me get to that real quick. Get loose, I already did, but make sure you don't break the spark plug in the head. So that'd be bad. I'll show you this one, like probably how difficult it's going to be. So let me finish getting all these out. Then you just get it down to where it's snug, like so. There's a little twist. You might have to gap yours, but mine were already gapped, so you don't have to do that. But pretty much, now all you do is you just button everything up, put your coils on, and you're good to go. So if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel right here, and check out videos right here, and right here.